Damn the Steelers.
We about to be live though, fellas.
Yeah, I see this little thingy we got.
All right.
Go ahead, though. It's on you, baby. And action.
Game plan live, and we died 2 times over and over. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna die 10 times.
We died
Remember,
though.
I said 7-11. We can't go 7-11. We're gonna play 18 games. Sorry for that. We're 7-10 though, so not winning another football game is not happening, dog.
I
Hey,
told you,
Twiz
though.
called that. Yeah, Twiz called that
I
2 weeks
told
ago.
you.
He said we ain't gonna win another game with Mr. Trubisky, and I hate to say, you're right, Twiz. You're right.
Yeah.
You
It ain't
might
no.
be
It
right,
ain't.
man.
I can't.
So to me, like, with Mason starting now, because you put him in 2 minutes left in the end of the game for what?
Yeah.
Is he starting now?
Do you
And then
think
he
that was
called.
but do you think that was a response to him being questioned last week why he never put him in? Do you think that was just a like one of them snap? Let me hurry up and get him in before I got to hear this.
I
No.
don't know what it is. He just lost. He's lost, man.
2 minutes though. I
How
mean,
many times did he say component yesterday? Who knows? Because I didn't watch it.
though
It
you
was. It
hate
was.
that word, huh?
It was ugly, man. Remember what I said? I was like, I'm scared to turn the TV on. Remember I said that? I was like, I don't even
Yeah.
think I want to turn this shit on and watch it, man.
It's
Seriously.
not. It's not even the presence of him with the bullshit. Because it's all
Well,
Yeah.
bullshit. It's making sure he try to sound as smart as he possibly can, and then really being his real feelings, and really say the shit. Like he always got to sound professional. Like everything don't call for professional when you're getting your ass whipped.
right. What's up,
It
Kenny?
calls for
Yeah.
just being truthful.
I'm.
Going
I'm.
on there being
I,
truthful.
I feel you on that though. I feel you on that. I'm over the great podium talk too. I'm over the
Yeah,
great podium
you just
talk.
gotta go up there and be truthful. Like, hey, yo, man, we getting our fucking ass beat, and it
Yeah,
starts off with the terrible shit that I be doing for
yeah,
years.
yeah. He ain't gonna say that, but he could say, it's on me. I'm the head coach. I get the glory when we hosting trophies. I get the backlash when we don't hoist them.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
He ain't
hey,
hoisted a trophy in a long time, Tom.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So at the end
Second
of the
year,
day,
second year head coach and he hoisted it. He been
yeah,
there like after his fourth, but
I got
hey,
you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. It's definitely time for some changes, man. It's
yeah, I,
definitely
I
time
well,
for
wasn't
some
what?
up for
Hey,
changes.
advocating
fellas,
to fire him, but he could just walk away on his own cost now.
we've been saying this. Well, I've been saying this since last year. The time has come. But welcome to YB Game Plan. Game Plan Live over on YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit that bell so you can get the notification when we go live. I see somebody over there already. But hey, fellas, like Doe said, fudge this situation, man. I mean,
I've, I've been done with it. Excuse me. It's just a loss for words, man. You sit there, you turn that screen on, man, and you expect at least a fight. You expecting to see pride. Like I'm starting to evaluate everybody's whole mission. Like I'm evaluating Kenny. Like I think Kenny knows he wasn't a first round draft pick quarterback. Honestly and truthfully, I think Kenny would be a okay with never playing quarterback again after this contract is up because
right.
he know he ain't him. Because if he was him, it wouldn't look the way it looked. I wouldn't
Right.
care. I wouldn't care how good or bad you are. 6 touchdowns in 12 games is unacceptable for a starting quarterback in the NFL. There's no way you could chalk it up as it's the coordinating. Even with bad coordinating, it's dudes out here throwing the pill around and getting
Yep.
touchdowns.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Even with
Hey,
bad coordinating.
hey, and backups. We're seeing dude, like
Yeah,
you said, Joe Flacco was eating
yeah.
cheeseburgers and
He was chilling.
taking the kids to school
He was chilling.
last week.
I'll give you another one. Josh Allen, 3,200, 14 yards, 26 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, and they fired their OC
Yeah.
with them
Yeah.
numbers. They
Yeah.
fired him. Like, no, this ain't looking the way we wanted to look.
Right.
How do
Well,
how do we not? We got 6 touchdowns from our starting quarterback in 12 games. You're not gonna never be the answer ever,
right. Right. Right.
ever.
Well, we got somebody coming in, man, and like I said, fudge this situation. But Doe,
Yes, sir.
we gave them the 5 keys yesterday. They scrolling across the bottom. We don't even need to go across them because stat wise, we were horrible. But we got a special guest coming in. He he got something to say.
Man, tell doing you're not gonna have me on here for an hour and a half. I'm leaving. 45 minutes.
Come on.
Yeah,
Let's do it, y'all.
man. Needing extremely long with it.
Big Daddy, what's up, man?
What's up? Man, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm speechless.
What do you mean? No. You said you had something to say now.
No,
That's what he had to say. He's speechless. That's what he had to say.
You sent me. You sent.
Oh, you want to talk today, nigga?
Doe last night, man. We both gave each other that look like it's over, champ.
It is. It's over. But do you guys, and I said this 2 weeks ago, let's tank the season. I mean, I don't think we're gonna do it on purpose, but
I don't believe we're doing nothing like that, bro.
I mean, okay, even if we do go 7, what we ain't gotta take it. We gonna get there on our own. We ain't gotta take it. We going 7 and 10. We ain't gotta take it. We ain't gotta take it. It's over. It's over.
But
it's over. Them dudes is done. Them dudes is done, man. They're done.
Dope butts.
Yes, sir.
This is for you though, man. We kind of weak up that middle. Don't you think that would put us in a better position to get some better interior offensive linemen, defensive linemen, maybe middle linebackers in the draft if we go that 7 and 10?
I mean, you're gonna probably still draft the center, regardless. A pretty good one. You'll have picks. So I mean, they're not going 10 and 7. They're not going to the playoffs, dog. Is there some type of miracle happening where the offense just has an explosion? Because yesterday it's the same shit again. The defense is out there for a million years.
It's over.
They keep fighting. They keep trying, and eventually you're gonna break.
It's over.
You're gonna break.
It's like every time you go down and come up on a squat, they put 2 plates on. Eventually, you ain't coming up.
Yeah.
Eventually, you ain't coming up. Defense is broken.
The offense basically had 1 touchdown yesterday because the special team caused the second touchdown.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that though. I just seen the score was 13-0 real quick because I'm watching on the box, and not knowing, I just thought we started real fast, and then when I start seeing the score go the other way, it was like, hold up, what happened? Obviously, we start fast and then gave up.
We got gut. Trey Essex said we got gutted by some practice squad running backs. I'm talking about gutted though, homie. They was ripping.
Gutted.
They was ripping. I'm talking about Mark. Last year I thought Robinson was gonna be all right, man. Robinson was so out of place. Like once
93?
again, yes.
93? Yeah, nah, he's just a thumper. He's just a thumper, but he's Kendrell Bell. He's a specimen, but he can't think.
Once again, the tight end beat our tight end's ass. This dude we picked up from Atlanta, 38 Walker, he's slow as molasses. He can't cover shit in the flat. Nothing, dog. Like, I mean, I know we the walking wounded. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, next year be next year. You have your injured players back. Shit, Minka went down early in the game. We lost Quan Alexander early. We lost Holcomb early. Holcomb was playing good football. Quan Alexander was playing good football.
Right.
You know what I mean? If that you know what I mean? Like, they should have made the decision early in the year. The young boy Benton, he should have been starter. Yeah, because if you seen Martavius Adams, every time I looked up, Martavius Adams was on his ass.
They play yesterday?
Who?
Yeah, he played yesterday. I said Martavius had some good games. He just come back from injury. Yesterday wasn't pretty good at all. But I mean, I think the running game after a while was an attrition because they just out there.
Yeah. Yep.
107. They put 170 up on us yesterday, fellas.
Yeah,
170 rushing?
Yeah, 170 rushing.
Oh shit.
Because they on the field.
Yeah, they was there. They burnt, man. They burnt, man. It's something called a mental checkout, man. When you mentally check out of something, man, ain't no turning that switch back on.
Yeah.
What up, House?
Fuck
Terry
House.
T.
Oh
Mandela said,
man, kick House off the live. Kick House off the live,
Don't
dog.
let
I
House
can't.
nothing.
Yeah, kick House off the live.
We
Kick
about
House.
to block him.
He don't get no play in this rag, huh?
Hey, Terry T. Manellis, what's up, man? He says, I love my Steelers play, but they don't deserve to go to the playoffs.
That we
See,
would just talk about that, T man. We would just talk about that. I wouldn't care if we made it to the playoff because we would be out of there in 30 seconds.
one and done.
Shit, we'd be done in the first 5 minutes.
Terry T, man, they
I got a
got
question for y'all.
Terry T,
I got
man.
a question for y'all. What's y'all think about Mike T coaching y'all though?
You breaking up real bad.
Yeah. You breaking
Did
up,
you hear
Big
me?
Daddy. But I think
He said he said
what we
what's
think
up with
about
Coach
Mike
T? Go ahead, though.
Go ahead, though.
I just think Coach T, they're not gonna fire. No, he don't got to be fired, but go ahead and walk away gracefully, big dog. I mean, you had your time. You had 17 years. You had a nice little run. You played. You did what you had to do. I mean, you had 15 years since you won a championship. 12 since you've been there.
Yep.
They're not responding the way you want them to respond. You're pretty stubborn. You're not, unless Coach T is willing to change out, unless he's just going to completely change his ways and know a different strategy of coaching to win. Because he never adjusts well. He's never been a great adjuster at all. He's terrible with time management, horrible, and he's terrible in situational football. I mean, I kind of think like what you knew about him is what Terry Bradshaw said a couple years ago. He said he's a cheerleader. That's inside knowledge when Terry said that. That's not. I never thought that was fake. That not no legend.
Yeah, Terry wouldn't say that without no stick to that.
Exactly. So
yeah, he ain't gonna just let that fly out his mouth.
He been good.
Terry Bradshaw say some crazy shit though, Doc. But you know what I mean.
He will.
I get
he will. He will.
I get what y'all saying though, man. It's just
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
What's
I
your
was so
take, Big
complete.
Twiz? What's
I mean,
your take, Big Twiz?
Me personally, I'm with Doe's second. I'm with Doe's second end. I'm on Doe's second end of what he just said. If he's willing to change, if he's willing to change and get back to the formula that had us being a top 5 defense, competing for Super Bowls, looking like a Super Bowl team, win, lose, or draw. If we gonna get back to that, and the only way that's gonna happen is the right coaching. Me and Ike was talking the other day, and he was just saying when he played, the position coaches was dogs, not just the OCs was dogs. The position coaches was dogs, and they was putting that foundation down, and it just trickled down and make the defense what it was. You got to remember, we could almost go blow for blow talent wise. That this defense is almost just as good as them defenses. If we just going blow for blow talent wise, we got a D line. We got our Debo and Woodley combination with Highsmith and TJ. We got our combination. You understand what I'm saying? We got the pieces. Why don't it look the way it's supposed to look? In the offense side of the ball, we know what talent exists on that side of the ball. We don't even have to get into that.
Well, Big Daddy, what's your take on Mike T?
Man, it's like this here. Mike T is such a stubborn human being, dog. If he's not willing to let if he ain't willing to bring in the proper people and want to keep hiring from inside and all that shit like that, it's not going. We gotta go. Like what Tom was just saying though, homie. There was a time, man, we had Todd Haley, offensive coordinator. We had Dick LeBeau, defensive coordinator. Man, these dudes was head coaches.
And that never wanted to be a head coach. They just wanted to be coordinators.
Yeah, I told Doe last night, the boy that we lost, the linebacker coach, the one that got in trouble in Miami, that was the head coach that he's in Minnesota now. We should have made him the defensive coordinator last year.
Brian, the black dude, Brian, right?
Yeah.
I said that at the beginning of the season.
I told Doe that last night.
Man.
He should have been our D coordinator.
Too much alpha.
You know what I'm saying?
Too much alpha, Marty.
But Mike bring him in when nobody else give him a chance. Mike
Yeah,
gave him a chance though.
but he gave him a chance, but he wasn't gonna give him that. He wasn't gonna give him that defensive coordinator spot. He got too much alpha. He too much of an alpha.
That's that like because I don't know if y'all noticed a few times yesterday in the formations that Indianapolis was running. It was like if they had 3 wide, you don't play no zone defense, homie. You got to man up.
Right.
We were in zone defenses, dog. When it should have been when it called for man to man. I'm talking about two up, two. The slot receiver you play off him, but the 2 outside receivers, man, you up in their chest, bump and run. We was playing zone defense, homie, and that's how we got killed. We got killed in the middle of the field. The linebacker was going. Linebacker was getting running back was getting 1-on-1 with our linebacker. Our linebackers are slow as fuck, though, doc.
Yeah,
They slow.
man.
We ain't got the linebackers. We ain't got the linebackers like Baltimore got with McQueen and Roquan Smith. We don't have them.
No.
We don't have them.
But y'all know how I feel about the whole Mike T thing. Like I said, 2 things. It's a paradox. 2 things can be true at the same time, and that meaning he's still a great coach. Nobody's saying he's not a great coach. It's just he's more.
I wouldn't call him great.
Okay, good coach. Okay, I would say now though you would have to start giving him the great, marquee at this point. I mean, 17 years. I know you don't want to hear no losing season.
Our expectations is higher than losing seasons, but
yes.
A lot of coaches can't coach 17 years and don't have a losing season.
Right. So I'm not going. I'm gonna say he is a great
I'm with
coach,
you though.
but at the same time, messages get stale, coaching methods get stale. Like he doesn't have that umph anymore, fellas, to even get us over the top. Even if we get to the playoffs, he can't do it he can't motivate a team. There's no way you can tell me that them boys was motivated to play yesterday, up 13-0, man. And this
No
is a
pride, no
playoff game.
fight.
This
No
is
pride,
a
no
playoff
fight.
game, man. Like win or go home, basically.
Yep.
Yesterday was win or go home. And that type of performance after 2 touchdowns, come on, man. Come on, dog. I mean, that's motivating. From Tuesday on, you got to start that motivation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that day. Mike T done here.
Yeah, once New England letting the 6 Super Bowl champ coach walk at the end of the season. It's true. It's 100% accurate. Bill's gone at the end of the season. I'm sorry, Big Dog can roll, man. On his own regards, too, with his head up.
I feel that though. I feel that. If they could give Belichick these walking papers up in New England, I got to concur with that, man. As much as I wouldn't want to see him go, just because just because I'm biased in that sentiment in that case, but I'm with though. If Belichick could go, then Mike T could go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Lamont saying what coach will come here though? I mean, I think
I mean, hey man,
it ain't like we got a bad owners. I mean, we ain't got no bad organization. Shit, motherfuckers will line up to come here.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? If we lost motherfucker like we lost Mike T, I would love to have got a coach like Antonio Pierce right now, or D'Amico Ryans or something like that though. For real.
Let me ask the cast a question. Do we want an offensive minded head coach or a defensive minded head coach?
It really doesn't matter to me, but I want a coach with real
involved
intuition. That's what I say. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like real intuition on the team. Like you don't have to be so one-sided to somewhere to where you completely don't know the other side at all.
I got you.
If you're a defensive-minded coach, you should be able to help the offense against certain defenses and certain presses or whatever. If you're an offensive coach, you should be able to help the defense on certain shit that you might see in formation-wise on offense. That's what I think it has to be. There has to be somebody in just something like that. Like I don't know. There's a lot of young quarterbacks.
Then where'd Doe go?
Doe went out for a minute. That's all right. We'll get him back as soon as he come back.
Yeah, there you go.
He went out for a second.
There you go. He back.
Yeah, I hit the button on accident, pimp.
but you know. But you like me though. I mean, you got to be more involved. I mean, he gets the Rocky and Bullwinkle look, man, and like he's not. He got the mic. He puts the mic up in the fourth quarter. I mean,
Hmm.
you're not giving no feedback to the calls you're hearing coming through that earpiece, man. Like he's just not involved enough for me either. And again, that's him being comfortable at this point in his career, fellas. To me,
I mean, you would have to be somewhat comfortable to act like that. You would have to feel some some type of security that you can move about as you please and
right?
with no worries and speak the way you speak. Like that's the thing that hurts my feelings as a fan, where you get your ass blown out 3 weeks in a row. Two of the saddest teams in the league get out on you, and then you put this poor puss performance up for a playoff berth to keep playoff hopes alive, and then we
Yeah,
still walk up to these podiums with this arrogance level that don't match what we look like on the field.
right, right.
You know.
Hey, we got Stiller Freak. He out there in Vegas. What's up, Stiller Freak? But he says Art has to pay for a new innovative coaching staff, and Coach T must let them cook on their own. Then he can
Yes.
stay. No, I see. Good. What's your take on that, Big Twist?
I really just truly believe I'm with Doe. Just get a coach that has the balance to be able to be able to have an input on both sides of the ball. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what McVay is over there with the Rams. You know what I mean? He has that. Shannon too, but McVay too, because McVay went and got
Mhm.
that chip. McVay went and got Stafford down here and went and got that bowl and went and got that trophy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so
With a dude they
I,
said was washed up.
yeah. So I'm just I really would just hope that I just hope if he stays or if we go if he stays or if he goes, we end up with. I hope the top of the organization let the head coach go after what he really need, opposed to salary caps on the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator salary, where we can really go get some coordinators and some. Because as you can see, if you don't dial it up, you look like a midget league football team out there on both
Yeah.
sides of the ball.
Yeah.
That's just what it looks like. It doesn't even look like NFL. The only reason why it looks like the way it looks because of the talent we have.
Hmm.
But if we talk about the play calling and the defensive schemes, they vanilla as it come. That shit's vanilla as hell. So
Marty,
I
what's
don't
your
know.
take? What's your take on that, Marty?
I had got cut out, and I didn't hear the
Oh
question, bro.
no, Stiller Freak saying Art has to pay for a new innovative coaching staff, and Coach T must let them cook on their own. Then he can stay.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, that's my whole sentiment. I'm with Stiller Free. Like he got to come in. Like honestly, like dog, I really want him to go get Byron Leftwich bad as hell. He's a
We
Super
all say
Bowl. He
that.
got Super Bowl pedigree. He got Super Bowl pedigree. Wants to be. He wants to be here, and he has history. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So you want to bring
yeah.
him. You want to bring somebody like that in, man.
Tomlin didn't Tomlin go get him? Tomlin went and got Leftwich, didn't he?
Yeah, no,
Uh,
no,
yeah,
no.
he had to. Yeah, he had to because he was backing Ben up, so he had to go get him from
Oh, you mean a
Jacksonville
Yeah,
quarterback?
or
Okay,
somewhere.
yeah,
When he
yeah.
played,
yeah,
yeah, when he played, he had to go get him. Yeah,
We
absolutely.
had three Mac
yeah,
quarterbacks at one time: Big Ben,
yeah,
uh, Leftwich, and Charlie Batch. They was all from the
yeah,
Mac
Charlie
at one
Batch,
point.
yeah,
Yep, yep.
yeah.
yeah. So
Doe
like
Bus,
Yeah.
but
Doe Bus. We already know how you feel about it. You don't feel that he should let them cook on their own, huh?
Nah, you can let them cook on your own. I'm just saying, if you was to get a new head coach to be innovative or some way somehow, and then the Brown Leftwich thing, we've been talking about that for so long. Like,
Hmm.
there's no way. But see, that's the thing is like we still talking about Coach T and the stubbornness and arrogance,
No,
which I
no.
brought up.
The Stiller Freak was basically saying like that's the Coach T can
I
stay, but you
I
think he
get
should
that.
just let the officer? You're saying
But
no, he shouldn't let them
I'm
cook on
saying,
their own.
I know what I'm saying is I hear what Steve Freak's saying, but Mike T has so much stubbornness and arrogance. Would that ever be able to happen under him? Who knows about that? That's what you're saying
Hmm.
about people being louder voices in the building with him. Who knows about that? Because you don't.
Hey, Hall, go
Just
ahead,
like Unc
man.
said when, just like Unc when he said when he come in. Byron Leftwich coming in with some cachet, some Super Bowl cachet. There's not been no coordinator we ever brought in there with it cachet for that for the Super Bowl.
Well, again, man, I think he should be involved. I mean, if he does stay, yeah, hire some dogs. But again, like he said before, we gotta pay them boys because that's why I think Leftwich. Hey Marty, that's why I think Leftwich uh really you stop hearing about it. It was like he was calling us at one point. When Canada was first fired, about to get fired, and it was like, oh, Leftwich in town, and Leftwich calling the Steelers to help out. You know what I mean? Saying he want to help out. Then all of a sudden, you didn't hear it at all. And to me, it's
That,
Art and them ain't
that,
paying them boys.
they was going to go with what they going to do about the whole season. They wasn't going to fire him. I told y'all at the end of the last season how they stubborn. They wasn't going to let somebody go. They should have just. There was no way Canada should have came back and did the season. The season is all on what their decision was at the end of last season. And since we made those type of decisions, we got to live in the shit that we in. Take your
Right,
foot out of it.
right, right, right.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, fellas, we gotta get to some of these comments. They flowing in, man. They flowing in.
Mm.
Keep Tomlin getting new coordinators. We were just talking about that. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way I think he could stay. But again, they got to be some innovative and somebody that's really uh out there. I would say more West Coast offensive coordinator and a guy that see 3-4. See, defense is harder, fellas. I think because we run a 3-4. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. How many
Yeah, I
coaches
mean,
out
we
there
could, you
really?
could, you could, you could, you could, you. We don't have to run a 3-4.
Yeah, it doesn't have to stay forever.
It doesn't have to stay three
Tom,
four.
Tomlin was never a
Does your
three
does
four.
yeah?
He
Does
was
your
a four
talent call for three
two
four? Do
guy.
we have do we have the talent to run a 3-4 anymore?
We do on the offensive, the outside linebackers. Oh yeah,
Yeah, you know what
we
I'm
kind of
saying?
got rid of Oakland
Right. I
in
see
the
what you mean.
season. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, whatever change is going to change what this shit look like on Sundays when we turn these TVs on. I'm with whatever. I would whatever. Like this ain't even fun. Like usually Stiller time come. If you a dude that want to entertain, you usually call your nephews up and call your homies up. You got 15, 20 people in the crib. You eating good. Man, I ain't called nobody, man. I've been me and my Cujo been sitting here watching these motherfucking game. You know what I'm talking
Or Goody, Belichick to the Steelers. That ain't happening. He too old.
no
I,
sir, no sir.
I thought about that as defense coordinator because he's a king at a 3-4, but he's not sitting behind nobody, and he's damn sure not sitting behind nobody in no
Not
stealing organization.
not nobody that he done whooped 10 times out of 13. Hell no.
Ain't
He owned Mike Tomlin. Ain't no
no
way
respect.
he'll sit behind him.
Ain't no respect level.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly and truthfully, I'm being honest. Just entertain me for a minute, y'all. Entertain me
Yep.
for a minute.
Yep. Yep.
And once again, foregone, just entertain me. How do we how do we push out Dick LeBeau, but then we actually held on to a Matt Canada after what he gave us? You push out a coach that top five defense, 5, 6 years in a row, you push
I
him
think
out,
I think that's
right?
simple. I think that's
He,
Okay.
simple. That's a
he
Okay.
simple
Well,
promised.
answer.
what,
He promised Keith because Keith been here the whole time. Dick LeBeau was
well then
there.
guess what?
Keith was
You don't gotta promise. No, we're grown men. This is a business.
No, 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 no.
there. Keith didn't do bad the afternoon. Keith didn't do bad. I mean, he wasn't bad. He
But
wasn't
it's
terrible.
simple. It's simple, fellas. It's a combination of what we've been saying about Mike T. As far as personality traits, you got to be the big dog, things like that. Mike T's cool with promoting the DB coach to or the linebacker coach to coordinator because he's still big dog in the building. He's
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool
but
with letting the QB coach become the offensive coordinators because he's still big dog in the building, Twizzy. It's easy why we don't have
you
the dog
you
or
you
keep the dogs because hold on. Because then I would say, and I'm not going to say 100%, but I can say 90%. The team starts to follow that coordinator and listen to him more than Mike T. I can almost guarantee you that. That's why we don't keep Dick
We'll
LeBeau's
see if he
around.
let that try to happen. He did.
Well,
I mean, they damn sure Dick Rose had 75 picks his damn self.
like
Yeah.
that's what we talking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like it doesn't. It doesn't. When it comes down to just logical thinking, just thinking logically, I'm trying to make sense of it.
Hmm.
We get rid of Troy. We we push out Casey. We push out Troy. We push out Ben. But then we hold on to Matt Canada. We hold on to Terrell Edmonds. Like I'm like, damn, how to make help me understand. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Help me understand. Like how do we hold on to we are literally watching a coordinator coach this offense into the ground. We watched Terrell Edmonds fucking play like shit Sunday after Sunday. Sign him back up. That boy went in the free agent market. There was 31 teams that could have signed him. Nobody blinked. We
Nobody.
bring his bum ass back. He was in Philly. He was in Philly for 16 hours. And they
Yeah.
shipped his ass to Tennessee. But we invest into all these bums. Proven bums. This is my thing. Proven bums. No reason to re-sign Matt Canada to another year of coordinating. There was no
Right.
need to ever sign Terrell Edmonds. You remember draft day at O's house. We
Yep.
drafted Terrell Edmonds. I said, what the fuck is this? You
Yeah.
was
You
right
did.
there since day
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, uh, like I said, man, that's my reasoning. I don't know why. Put it like this: it's a combination. It's not always the one thing. That's one part. What Mike Tomlin has to be, that big dog over there on South Side. And the second one is, the money that they're being offered from the organization. And so it's a combination of both. I think it's the money and Mike T's stubbornness and alpha dog type mentality. That
But it don't, not to cut you off. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm just trying to talk with you.
Mhm,
When you host the trophy and you're the head coach, you are
mhm.
the ultimate big dog. So you don't need to be the big dog to mediocrity. Be the big
Yeah.
dog of the big dog. Be the big dog that made the trophy come to life again in Pittsburgh. Be
But
that
but
big
but
dog.
but do we go back to that all? And I don't believe it. And we don't even pedal in that talk. But do you think it was? Yeah, he was the trophy, but it was Bill Cowher's players.
It's not it's the culture that they all had set under Bill and who they were.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, Bill had Colbert just like he did, so
Yep.
they both was hand in hand on picking teams. Those dudes had a whole. When you got 7, 8 outspoken cats on the team, I heard shit about James and them was like James Ferris like we'll beat your motherfucking ass. Fuck all the
Right.
bullshit. Fuck all the plan. You don't come in here serious. We'll literally beat you the fuck up.
The,
That's not down
the,
there anymore.
the talk with Doe, there was OGs really in there OGing.
Yeah.
They wasn't
Yep.
going for it.
Right.
So what
They
you saying? What you saying? 12-4 is big dog. It's what you care about.
Yep.
I think sometimes the coach T gets caught up in caring about that. Just like a Jerry Jones with Jerry Johnson. You care about that. You can't give a fuck about somebody thinks somebody else is the big dog when you're the natural big dog. If you thorough like that.
If you cut like that.
When you go to conferences and totally give out bullshit over and over again, that means you're a bullshit artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
Hey,
selling
Stiller
hope.
Freak got a Stiller Freak. That Stiller Freak is on it though too. Hey, Stiller Freak, we might have to have you on one day. What he says there's a reason why Coach T has no coaching tree. We talked
Come
Yep.
about
on
that.
now.
Didn't we talk about that a
Ooh.
couple shows ago? I think somebody
Ooh.
mentioned that. Yeah.
Ooh.
So after 17 years,
Damn. Hey, I gotta give Stiller Freak his props on that one because my mind wasn't even going that direction. He ain't got no coaching tree.
no, Dell, you mentioned that, didn't you? Earlier
Because
this
you had a
year.
couple. Because you had a couple like a season ago or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
it's
but
just
like
true.
but like he's saying, and Twiz is saying,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, it should
Don't
be
nothing
some
come
out there
off.
by now.
Don't nothing shake off that tree. That's why listen, they always say, man, and this statement lasts through the test of times, and it'll be here 100 years after we gone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
We had the coordinator.
We just don't know what Coach D does. Coach T does special as far as coaching wise, other than motivation wise.
Yep.
That's where you get your coaching.
Good point, though. Good point, though.
You get your coaching tree from. Like, what does they do special with certain defenses, packages, and just certain shit? The confusion, it just we don't. He motivates the shit out of cats and talks well.
Oh, he can talk that talk.
And TJ always talking about, I wish somebody could be in there and hear the meetings. Yeah, but adjusting, time management, situational football, none of that shit fall by the wayside. So I'm saying, big dog, you don't got to be fired. And if you ain't willing to change, just go ahead and walk on your own, man. You did your damn thing, man. I salute you, man. Real shit, 17 years is a long time not to have a losing season. All that good shit that media draft. But you ain't won shit till your second year, Pippin. You can go ahead and walk, big dog.
Yeah. 17 years of the same thing gets stale for a lot of people.
For a lot of time.
17 years of marriage is a staple. 17 years of being a vegan is a staple. 17 years of being a vegetarian. Like 17 years of anything gets stale after a while. You know what I'm saying? Unless you bringing the excitement that keeps the fire lit. And obviously our fire ain't lit. It can't be. I wouldn't care what the speeches sound like.
Yeah.
We just lost to 2-10 teams. Yeah. So what good is the speech? These dudes ain't out there fighting. They on the sideline like this. That's what I be meaning about that mental checkout. Once you on the sideline like this, it's over for you. It's over. Yeah. You don't want to play. Once you over there on the sideline sitting down like this, you got to remain focused through all trials and tribulations of football. Because one play could change the game. So you never give up on the game.
Yeah.
You never give up on the game.
Hey, and
when you do this, you done gave up on the game. Yeah. You done gave up on the game. It takes one play and we back in the game.
Yeah.
One play. Yeah. Georgie, we catch you this time. 73-yard touchdown pass. We back in the game.
Doe, there's another comment. What he saying on that one, Doe?
6 out of Steeler Freak, 6 out of 10 of the last #1 draft picks were busts. Plus 6 year got hurt. The scouts in the gym have to be held accountable too. I don't know if it's 6, but they missed.
I don't know about all 6 of them.
I mean, you gotta think about what our first round's been. All you gotta do is just go through down the line.
Yeah,
Kenny a bust. You can start right now. Kenny a bust. Jarvis Jones a bust. Bud Dupree a bust. They go 3 right there.
No, you gotta remember Broderick Jones first.
Then okay,
then Pickett. Then Najee
Who's Broderick Jones? Who's Broderick Jones? That ain't bust. That ain't no bust. That ain't no bust.
Let me name them real quick, fam. Let me name the last 7 picks. All right.
Okay.
Broderick
you gotta lay in the last 10 because he said 6 out of 10.
Okay. Broderick Jones.
Okay.
Kenny Pickett.
Kenny's a bust.
Najee Harris.
He's solid.
Chase Claypool.
Bust.
Devin Bush.
Chase was first. Chase Claypool was second round. He wasn't the first round.
Well, I mean, here's our first pick, though. All right. He said first round.
Yeah.
All right, then Devin Bush.
Bust.
Terrell Edmonds.
But super bust.
Yeah, I know. TJ Watt.
Hall of Famer. First ballot.
Artie Burns.
Bust.
You know what?
And I called that one draft night too.
Bud Dupree.
Bust.
Ryan Shazier.
No bust. Hall of Famer if he don't get paralyzed.
So hey, he's right. He's right.
Jarvis Jones. First round.
Yeah,
bust.
Yeah, they missed
and they're my guys. Guys. But if we talk, they're my guys. We talking football, bust.
That's what we said. Colbert was hell. Colbert is gone. You got rid of that dinosaur. You got rid of that feeling. You got the Shawn father who brought a hell of an excitement, had us thinking big time, and then they went 5 for 5 in the jive ass preseason offense. You're seeing back shoulder pads by Kenny. It's been bad, man. We don't. I don't think as a team we got 15 touchdowns collectively. We don't. I just saw Mozart get 19 today. Got 19, man. On an offensive driven team with a bunch of dudes.
He got 19 what though?
He got 19 tutties, dog.
On the season?
Yeah.
And he wasn't even a premier back. The other dude that got hurt was.
Who
Etienne.
Yeah.
He's still out there. Oh, Ziggy
Yeah, but he
was
was
Ziggy
Hood.
Was he first round? I don't think Ziggy was first round.
I think Ziggy was first round. Ziggy was first round.
Ziggy come from Auburn. Auburn with Cam Newton.
Yep, I think he was first round.
He just might have been. Jesus Christ.
Ziggy Hood bust, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We said, yep.
Ooh, yeah.
We got a lot of injuries too, y'all. Yeah, especially at middle linebacker. We know that, and we've been talking about that.
That is right. Missouri, you right, Darnell. I mean, from Auburn.
But with all things being said, we hurt, but guess what? All our games was winnable games.
Yeah.
If we really think about all our losses, man, if we really think about it, who really gave us our ass? Houston and San Francisco.
Right.
For the most part, all the games, the teams was begging us to win. We didn't want to win. They was begging us, beat us, please.
The back foot assassin happened yesterday. Oh God.
Oh man.
If you don't step into a goddamn pass, I mean,
what I tell you?
Like he got a pure rocket.
What I tell you about that boy? He'll throw that goddamn ball up and go into a prayer before it lands. Somebody in black and gold, please come down with this ball. Somebody in black and gold, please come down. He just throw the damn ball up in the air in the double, triple coverage. Man, come on, man.
George was like,
hey,
I mean,
we just gonna go through our call outs and these predictions, fellas. Like I said,
let's fly through them. We don't even need. Let's fly through them. So we can check out. We don't even need to get this too much more energy. I done ran out of coffee.
Oh damn! You better get that espresso ready, baby.
Ain't no question.
Big Twiz, you called out the O-line yesterday. What you?
O-line got beat up, man. Once again, wasn't nobody sitting down on it. Wasn't nobody standing nobody up. Wasn't nobody running nobody over. So O-line failed us in a sense because that's the focal point of the offense. No O-line, no offense, period. Both sides of the ball, whether we running or passing. So O-line get D-. O-line get a D-.
D-. Damn. Mm-hmm. That's bad late in the season, but
and scored one touchdown. We scored one touchdown.
Yeah, because like
scored one touchdown.
Got the ball at the inch-yard line and took 3 plays to get it from there.
Yeah. No push. No bust. No.
You had Tay Johnson yesterday. You grade Tay at?
I had him and GP together. And it was pedestrian. They tried to seem like the last 2 games. It seemed like they tried to feature Georgia first, and then we just got away from it because Mitch is that bad throwing the ball, man.
Horrible.
Mitch is really that bad throwing the ball. And then they tried.
Horrible.
Didn't they do anything extra with the receivers, like nothing come straight out extra with it. But so just what it is.
We were talking about it before. You see it though. I mean, 13 targets between the two. I don't know who the number 1 guy is, but I mean that should be one.
Don't even matter.
That should be one dude. You know what I mean? My call out yesterday was Najee Harris. Najee, 12 carries for I think he had 39 yards, something like that. 12 for 33 yards. My fault. 2.8 yards a carry. I mean,
he missed a lot of. His vision really let him down yesterday because there was some runs and some holes that he missed that could have definitely changed the dynamic.
He can't slide to the left or the right. He needs to go.
He don't got this. He ain't got that.
Swears.
He doesn't have.
He needs to go take a line dance class tomorrow. Go learn the cha-cha slide, Najee. Because he runs up the back of his lineman and he never tries to slide left or right, fellas. If you ever watch it, he just keeps banging into him. Like
I don't think he takes well to getting murdered, and then that changes the whole game. First part of the game, he romped 1 man, 45 killed him, and that's just
that was it.
That was it. I mean, dude,
you gotta have that patience at a run. You gotta have a patience at a running back. Get there too fast, get there too slow.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what B Enemy used to teach Adrian Peterson when Adrian Peterson got to Minnesota. He had to slow him down. You running up the backs of your linemen. You got to let it develop. Just let it develop. It'll happen.
Hey,
Just let it
and
develop.
I ain't comparing nobody to Le'Veon, but Le'Veon, he kind of was extreme with it. But that's what Le'Veon
Le'Veon,
did.
Le'Veon was sweet feet. He was sweet feet, and he was a lot faster than Najee too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Our defensive call outs, fellas. Doe Bus had Cam. What you grade Cam at?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Everything was. I mean, you already know JPJ for me, and big penalty that put them right down there. Luckily, number 2 didn't want to be great. He dropped the ball in the end zone.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But then made up for it. Made sure he made up for it. Because on the next drive, he had 2 big catches and 1 was for a touchdown.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But JPJ, he didn't have one of his better games. That's what I'm saying. But see, this is what I'm saying. That lackluster, nonchalant attitude of football seeps into everybody.
Right. At some point.
It gets into everybody.
And it started being a long season for the rookies at this point too, fellas. You know what I mean? They in game 15, 16. That's a long season for them.
Yeah.
My call out yesterday was Landon Robertson. He led the team in tackles again. I didn't watch the game, fellas. I was out and about. I did see highlights, but I don't know what Landon did. I
You
know the
ain't missed
tight end
nothing.
tight ends tore us up again, so the middle linebackers couldn't have been doing too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You ain't missed nothing.
Plus $170.
Yeah.
I'd have to probably give him a D. You know what I mean? I'm not
Mhm.
sure. I don't know how he really played yesterday.
Yeah.
Our predictions yesterday, KY had it at 20-17 Colts. We scored 13 within the first
7 minutes,
8
was it?
minutes,
7 minutes? 7, 8 minutes, was it?
and we couldn't even hit 20 points yesterday.
We
But
couldn't even get a field goal. We couldn't get a field goal range.
right.
Think about
So,
that. A whole 3/4 of football, we couldn't get in field goal range.
We had some really bad penalties. Last 3 games, it's been penaltied up. Like Warren getting big, huge runs for 25 yards coming back.
And holding. Mental breakdown, man. Just a total mental breakdown.
Big Twiz, you had it at 24-10 Colts.
Close.
Yeah, the other way.
Yeah. No, I was close. 24-10 Colts. It was 30-13.
Oh, that's right. That's 30. Yep.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah.
Yeah. One score on each one of them.
Yeah.
And Doe Bus. Hey, Doe. Because I know if we would have won yesterday, it would have been a murder show. I'd have had to call the Pittsburgh police. Doe Bus, you had it 20-17.
He ain't gonna speak on that. He does. I'm telling you, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Doe is the one dude up here, man, that really like for real. Like he picked us to win. So that just go to show you, like it's more depressing for him than it is for any of us.
It ain't depressing. I
don't mean it in that sense. Please don't take me literally. I'm just saying
I'm just gonna rock out because I'm a Steelers fan. I care less to say somebody else is going to beat us out my mouth.
I got you. Respect.
I don't think we're going to win another game. I've been out thinking we might win another
But you're going to predict us to win.
We're going to pick us again. Believe that.
Say less. Say less. Go crazy. Go crazy.
We want to thank everybody for joining us on YouTube. I tell you what. Y'all really showing out today. We're going to get a couple more comments and we're going to get up
Where
out
William H at? William H in the building?
I don't see him. That's what I was waiting on. I don't see him yet.
I got a lot on Facebook. We had a lot of Keenan and running it. And he got a couple good things. Keenan, I really don't agree with you, that coaches don't motivate players to be good. You run through the wall for dudes.
Yeah.
Them dudes run through the wall for John Harbaugh down there. You best believe that.
Who that, Kanan?
Yeah, you best believe that down there, man. That whole that number one, they don't have a number one defense for nothing. Because they got juice running through that thing. You gotta have juice running through that thing. And it's hard to have juice and run through our thing when the offense is doing nothing, because football goes hand in hand, man. And it goes back to Art the third is really, really a nice guy, man. Almost too much of a nice guy.
Too much of a nice
guy, man. Because
Yeah, he definitely was. He's a good dude.
No, go ahead. I'm just stepping out for a second. Keenan, they on here ripping, I guess, on A Hall about Westinghouse. No, hey, fellas, hey, Westinghouse, don't sleep them, man. Please. Just
You
because they're
can't
sitting
sleep.
in
You
the truck.
can't. Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
sleep. Though they
come on
went to the
now.
state championship.
And I think they got cheated for real. I mean, you
That's
don't
how.
call
That's what
that.
I've been hearing a whole lot. They got robbed. But guess what? That's why when you go up there to them state, when you go up there to Hershey, that's why you got to win because they gonna cheat you. If they get a chance to cheat you, they gonna cheat you. Get your ass back in this goddamn studio.
I
There
am,
you
but
go.
I mean, y'all.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying, you just don't leave it up to the refs up there because you in the country,
yeah, yo,
you
yeah. They
from the
they gonna
city.
get you. You already
Yeah,
know.
you know how that going to go. You know
They
what I
ain't
mean?
got no problem calling a holding on the last play of the game for the touchdown and for
Right,
you to win it. They will call holding and won't even. They'll get the number wrong and everything. They just gonna call it. They don't care. They don't care.
right.
There ain't gonna be no investigation done on that shit. They don't care.
Go ahead and read this last one from Steeler Freak. I'm still looking for Will Mates. Go ahead, though.
No,
Address this Steeler.
he didn't come on today. He didn't got
Yeah, he didn't come on at all today. Yeah, he didn't come on
old
at all
school
today.
folks talk about the Steelers way. The 1974 had 4 Hall of Famers that started the Steeler way. This was the best draft in NFL history. Hasn't happened since. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that whole situation, they won 4 Super Bowls in 6 years, my guy.
yeah.
I don't really.
I don't
That's
know
when
if
we
any.
get that's when we get caught up in Sixburg and all that bullshit, and we got this and that. That's over. We've been to 4 championships since the year before my birth. We've been to 4
Yeah.
collectively. Won 2.
Hmm.
Right.
So and it's really really hard to win in the NFL. Everything has to change from the way Art does things.
All the way down.
Everything
All the way
about to
down.
change.
All the way down.
That was something about they making me get my soliloquy. That was one. He's a product of his grandfather, Art Senior, and he's a product of his pops. But his pops, you can see it in his eyes. His pops had a little bit more killer than the guy.
Pop was looking. Pops had a little gangster in him.
Oh, for sure.
Had a little gangster in him. Had a little gangster in him.
His
Art
pop
is
used to
so
go to
nice.
the
He got
hood.
his ass in a plane and went to go see AB. Like that
Yeah, you don't fly down to go see AB. You don't go fly to see him.
Never go do that shit. So, but
For
that
him
being
to give
said,
you his ass to kiss too.
yeah. So that being said, they just gonna have to
Yeah, come on now.
change shit, man. Like we can keep being mediocre and then no losing seasons and be all right and shit and win lose first round play. But if you really want to win, it's gonna have to be looking in the mirror, man.
Yeah,
Or the third too, man, because he's not junior, he's the third. His
yeah,
uncle,
Yep.
his uncle is still, got it 5 billionaires. Them brothers was,
Yeah.
but they kicked
Thank
him
you,
out because
Steeler
of
Freak.
gambling out of nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey, but again, fellas, it's looking down. Not
no,
too
no,
much
no,
hope
no. Already down.
down.
Yeah, we're
Oh, come
already
on,
down.
man.
We
Twin.
already
we
down.
there.
We already down, man. We already down. You can
We
forget
at
about it.
bottom.
Bums?
Yeah, we
We
bums.
we bums?
I
Rock bottom.
mean, and guess what? I mean, it's still hope because I think, if I'm not mistaken, did Houston lose and Cleveland lost today?
Uh,
We got on here when the Cleveland game was. It was that we got on here. They was losing.
I know Cleveland was losing, and I know Houston was tied. So I don't know what happened. So I get what? Mathematically, we still in the playoff hunt? Mathematically?
yeah, mathematically in standings, we are
Yeah.
currently sitting below Cincinnati. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go. I'm sorry. I need to pull up the conference.
They can still win the
We're still in
division.
10th. We're still in
Still win
10th
the,
place.
they can still win the
Wow.
division.
Yeah.
All this hot dog and no ketchup and mustard. And look where we at.
Yep.
And look where we at. Look where we at, dog. It's as bad as this shit look. We still can win the division.
Yeah, but it ain't
That's
happening.
crazy.
It ain't
Baltimore
gonna
10 and
happen.
3.
I'm just saying.
Cleveland.
Just think of it collectively, and just all the way around the board. That we could actually have this conversation if we chose to. We could still win the division. Think about that.
That's crazy.
We can have that
No,
conversation if we wanted to have it.
no, Baltimore's 10 and 3, Twiz.
Well, they could go. They could go. They got 4 games to play. They could go. They could end up 10-7, and we could end up 10-7.
I see what you
Yeah.
mean. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
happening.
crazy. It's not
That's not
happening, but once again, it's a conversation that can be had because it hasn't happened yet.
right.
You
Right.
see what I'm
No,
saying?
you're right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
right.
It's
I'm not
crazy.
I'm not having that conversation. I'm not
You're
having
right.
that conversation.
Well, hey, we got Cincinnati next week at home, fellas. Is that a 1 o'clock
Whew.
game? Uh,
I wish it
let me
was a 9 o'clock game. I wish they was playing in Tokyo.
hey, you wake up in the morning and get it over with, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Wake up and
You
the
a nut.
game is over.
You
That
a
motherfucker
nut.
started.
You a nut.
That bitch started at 3 in the morning in Tokyo. We wake up, it's over. We ain't even gotta
You a
watch
nut.
it.
No, actually, that's a 4:30 game. That's a
Oh
four
man. Oh, we gotta wait
4:30
this
game.
out. We gotta sweat it out.
Well, so is that Seattle because that's West Coast. We go out there, but last home game of the year, fellas. So if we don't get a win this week, it's going to be tough
Yeah,
getting
rocket
one
by baby.
uh,
Yeah.
on the road twice. And again, I think the boys have checked out, fellas. I told y'all that before the podcast yesterday. They was either going to be stout and play with some fire and like it's the last, win or go home playoff type. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. We
Them
done.
dudes. Them dudes is getting ready to stun like my daddy. Stun like my daddy.
There you go.
So,
They ready to
soon
go
as
do the
the
banana
soon
boat
as
pictures like
soon as soon as the
LeBron and
season
D
is
Wade.
over, soon as the season is over, it's straight to Miami.
There you go.
It's straight to the playground. That's the playground.
Yeah. A lot of
That's the
Trailblazers made some
playground.
money. Hey, fellas, a
That's
lot of
the
Trailblazers made some
playground.
money yesterday.
Miami is a playground for the rich. For the young and rich,
Yeah.
Miami is a playground. 80-degree weather all year round. Water, sand, penthouses, Ferraris, Lambos, Wraiths, Rolls Royce trucks. That's where you go.
Okay. Well,
That's where you go.
hopefully they get some work in. Go see AB or something because AB, one thing we can say about him, he going to work and he probably still can outwork most of these young
I'm
boys.
willing to I'm willing to bet you right now if AB just all of a sudden the light bulb went off and AB got his mind right, AB will come back next season and make all our receivers look like shit. Promise.
Ooh. Ooh.
Promise. That boy's a
No,
machine.
I know you ain't agreeing with
That
that,
boy,
though.
talent boy. Let me tell you, AB is a machine, boy. He's a goddamn fool, but on that goddamn 100 yard to 100 yard, that G to the G,
Yeah.
ain't nobody fucking with AB. Ain't nobody fucking with AB. Ain't nobody fucking with AB. Ain't nobody fucking. AB said, they said, AB, who can watch you? He said, shit, I'm open all the time. Man, you see what AB was doing out there. Come on, man. Yeah.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. Yeah.
AB a torch.
Cleveland
AB,
and Houston.
AB a torch, little nigga. Yeah.
Yeah. Cleveland and
Cleveland and
Houston both
Houston
won.
both won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Cleveland came back?
Yeah.
I
Must
mean, he
have.
wasn't down nothing but 10. 7. He was
Whoa.
down 7. He was down 7.
Yeah. Joe Flacco.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. That's enough. We gonna get up.
Joe Flacco.
No, we better get up out of here, man. Don't start this, dude.
I ain't saying nothing. But Joe Flacco.
Hey,
Yeah, talk to me,
St-
man. Fuck with your
Steelers,
boy, man.
Steelers 7-7. We at home next week, 4:30. We'll probably be on the game plan probably about 3:30 before the game starts. Make sure y'all join us. But like I said, if y'all go over to YouTube, y'all gonna get the notification that we're going live. So go ahead on over. YB Game Plan. Like, subscribe, share.
You know what we should
Next
do?
Saturday, next
You know what we
Sunday.
should do? You know what we should
Yeah.
do? We should go to the game and do the podcast live in the stadium on our phones.
No,
That
they
definitely
blocked.
do.
They blocked that. They got the
Yeah.
little.
Oh,
They
you
blocked
can't.
the internet.
Oh, you
Yeah, we
can't. You can't
tried.
get no Wi-Fi.
We tried to do it down there before. It didn't work out.
It didn't work
Yeah,
out.
I'm
Say
trying to
less.
yeah.
Say
see.
Once you
less.
get up to about them gates, they it's a
Yeah,
wrap. They
ain't no
put their block
Wi-Fi
on.
unless we got a hotspot. Ain't nothing popping.
Well,
Then
they
it's a
got the
bunch of.
stadium hotspot.
Oh, they got a scrambler that just kills everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't getting no juice.
yeah. But the game is Saturday. Another Saturday game, fellas.
Yeah, well, we
4:30.
get it out. We get it out the way. We get it out the
We're gonna
way.
get out the way. Christmas party next week. Ugly sweater contest. Come on down. 1441 Woods Run. We're gonna have some food, some drinks, some prizes, some games. You know what I mean? Celebrate the season. A lot of people don't have people to celebrate it
Yeah.
with. Come on down. We family.
I'm gonna
You know
find,
what
I'm
I
gonna
mean?
find me a, I'm gonna find me an ugly sweater. Participate, get festive this year.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Get
ahead.
get something, get
Come on
something,
down.
get something to get my juices flowing this year. You know
That's
what I
all.
mean?
Because it ain't the
I might go.
Steelers.
No, no,
And that's the depressing
no.
part. Hey, fellas, before we get out of here, y'all know it is depressing for Steelers fans if we got to go through the holidays with no hope at all. If this is what it feels like to be a Cleveland Brown fan, I feel, oh man, that's why I got to give it to them, man. They some
This what
hell of a
this what
fan.
this what the Dallas Cowboys been going through for 30 years. For 30, bro.
Since what,
30
95?
years.
Since
30
95?
years. What we going through right now is what they've been going through for 30 years, bro.
Yeah.
We lucky we only going through it over these last 2-3 years for real, because now it's starting to kick in. And the only reason why we feel this way is we are too talented to be this lethargic on Sundays.
Yeah.
Period. If we were sad, we'd take it. We'd be like, we just ain't got the talent. It is what it is. We got to draft better. Quan
Dope
killed
bus.
this draft. He killed
Yup.
this draft.
Oh yeah. Dope bus. Closing statements.
Out of here.
We out of here.
We out of
Twins,
here.
closing
Say less.
statements.
Hey man, we'll worry about tomorrow.
Okay. My closing statement is we got to change up what we're doing on Southside. Thanks for everybody who came out yesterday for the Hall of Fame induction. And JY, Ducey, and Barb, and Missy's party last night was excellent. Food was off the chain. Thanks for everybody for coming out for that. Y'all boys 50 now. Damn. Welcome to the club. But anyway, we're going to get up out of here. For KY,
Do it hit different when you hit 50? Do it hit different?
it does.
Do it hit
better.
different?
Yeah,
It gets better?
Yep,
Say less.
yep.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
For KY,
Big Twins.
No bus.
peace.
My guys.
Be safe, fellas.